remember freshman year, you said if you want to be a four-time unbeaten champion, that's where it all starts. Can you imagine 3 years later you'd be in this position?
Oh, I never thought that I'd be undefeated this far into my career. I mean, just taking it one match at a time and not really thinking about your record is the best way to go about it. But it's awesome to be in this situation.
So understand, though, from I remember a few years ago, you were saying that it was back in grade school when you wanted to be a champ, and the fact your brother was, did that kind of motivate you in grade school to do this?
Yeah, when he won his 3 state titles, I always said I got to do better than him, and I set that goal when I was back in 5th grade. So I just always kept that goal in mind.
So you're going for 4, so you're trying to break his. You already got the most wins for the school.
Yep.
How about pins?
I got the most pins too with 102.
And how many did he have?
I'm not really sure how many.
But you got that one.
Yeah.
But I understand bragging rights in the family, though. You got a sister.
Yep, she's got me beat in that category. She has 7 gold medals, and I can't beat that.
That's Jenny?
Yep.
When did she get hers? Gymnastics, right?
Yes.
When did she get her medals?
She won, she was a 4-timer on uneven bars, and then she won all-around once her freshman year, and then she won the beam title and
You look at what your kids have accomplished. The family of champions really stands out. That you imagine, a 3-time state wrestling champ, and then your daughter was 7, and now your son taking the wrestling one step further, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about hard work and dedication, and they put it in. They started out young, working for their goals, and keep working for them. And you don't have to push them towards it because they got their own drive to do it. And it's like, teach your kids to be smart and educate them and let them drive to their own goals. And that's what wrestling's about, gymnastics, and that's why we like the 2 sports, because they're individually pushed by themselves.
They always say the youngest one usually can be the best because of what they go through. Do you remember when Jake was wrestling and little brother was tagging along? Were they picking on him a little bit, or did he want to get in the middle of it?
Yeah, he was in the room here a lot when Jake was in there, and even after Jake graduated, he was still in the room until he got in high school. And he used to aggravate the heck out of some of the varsity kids. I remember different times he would go with us to tournaments, and he'd end up thrown in the snowbank because he would be harassing some of the bigger guys, and he just kept coming back for more. And and plus all them older guys all acted as coaches to help him out and stuff, and it was always in good fun.
Participate in a particular program or with a team, or
advanced school wrestling here in Wisconsin. It's Madison located. That's where I work out most of the time with Brad Owens there training me, and then I also go out to Colorado Mile High Wrestling Club with Tommy Klum, and that's just an awesome program to be out there and be part of that too.
So you've been in Colorado. How often have you been out there?
I usually try visiting there twice a year. Well, when we have our break week, I usually go out there to train so I can get used to that altitude and then come back here and be in a lot better shape.
There's a lot of clubs which helped our sport. Bring kids up to the next level. And it's getting to where a high school kid can hardly be a 3-month wrestler to compete at the next level. And you get these kids that compete year-round, it gives them a big advantage. Their timing's there. But with Jared, he takes that to the next level because he'll wrestle year-round, and then he uses football, uses baseball to kind of get away from it and kind of get his relaxation so they can come back to his season and focus.
Some people said to me, well, geez, do you want him playing football? And I says, hey, when I was in high school, I didn't go out for football after my freshman year because my wrestling coach didn't want me to. And after I graduated, and I always thought, geez, I wish I would have. I probably wouldn't have been that good of a football player, but it would have been nice to have been on the team with your classmates. And so I always told myself when I was a head coach, I would never tell kids not to go out for other sports. And in fact, I encourage them to, because you're only here for 4 years, and enjoy it. Enjoy your high school days and play football, play baseball, go out for track, do other things. Be involved in FFA and get as much out of high school as you can, because you're only here for 4 years and then it's done.
Minnesota scholarship. Did Wisconsin ever offer you?
Yeah, I talked to their head coach and stuff when we had a meeting a while back, and then he just said that there wasn't much to offer, and then Minnesota gave me a better deal, so I decided to go there.
And what do you like about the program?
Oh, I love how they're number 2 in the nation. They just won the national duels as a team, so it's awesome to go into that program and have that history behind you.
And you look back, what's going to be your fondest memory of wrestling here and high school?
Gonna miss these practices in this little room, but I would remember like all my big matches from my freshman year, wrestling Dylan Schrader from Mineral Point, to start off my career, having that big win under my belt, and then just going from there. I remember all my state finals matches, all those big matches.
And hopefully 3 more to go, right?
Yep, 3 more matches to go in my career.
Is it going to be a pretty emotionally tough? I mean, a little bittersweet, watching the last one from the family.
Well, it's the last one from his family, but he's got cousins that are in here. So, and there's more cousins coming up through the pipeline in our youth program. So, I think there'll be Donars wrestling on this program for many, many years to come.